and welcome to a tour of Wilderness Lodge here at Walt Disney World.
Come with us as we're going to take you on a tour like no other. Well, probably like many others, but we're going to walk you around it. And if you're interested in ever coming and visiting here, which I do strongly advise, you're going to want to watch it. So, we're at the bottom of the driveway. What better place to start, eh, Jess?
This is the front entrance of Wilderness Lodge. We're just going to put in a picture of the Old Faithful Inn at Yellowstone. This was inspired by the Old Faithful Inn. It took many of the design elements of that property. The architect used it to create this kind of design.
Look at the picture and you'll go, oh, wow, it does look like it.
The Old Faithful Inn, I think it was built around 1904. You can still stay there today, and you can still even stay in the rooms that were original to 1904. They have no running water.
Communal bathroom.
Communal bathroom. But they also have modernised rooms that you can also stay in. So that might be on our bucket list now, because this has blown us away.
The one with no running water?
No, the modernised rooms.
Oh, modern. Oh, take me back to the old days, the good old days, I believe they're called. So yeah, looking at the front.
Yeah, so straight away you can see like the wooden
There's something that's saying quality to me.
Yeah.
Something is saying quality. I think we better go in, Jess.
Yeah, let's head on in. So
we got the bus park down there. You can see them pulling in. That is where you would wait for buses to go to your various parks. Disney Springs also.
And this is the front entrance.
Front entrance.
So we didn't actually arrive at this entrance. There is another way to get here, which we will show you later.
Right, so we're at the front doors. These wooden doors you can see at the side, the Old Faithful Hotel in Yellowstone, they're actually working doors. They're just props here.
Yeah.
But at the real hotel, they actually are real working doors. Yeah. In case of snow drifts. They must have them. Wow, Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah, so they're called snow doors, and they close them up in the winter so no snow drifts can get in. So here they're props, but at the Yellowstone Old Faithful, they're real, and they actually close them in the winter.
Fountain of knowledge. There's a little walkway up there. We have to check that out as well. We're learning on this resort tour as well. So,
wow.
Straight away. It's the scale and the size that stands out.
So this lobby is 10,000 square feet. It's absolutely massive. And the Yellowstone lobby is 7,000 square feet at the Old Faithful. That is kind of based on.
Wow.
So this hotel, it's all based on the Great Northwest. So it allows guests to experience the authentic sights, sounds and tastes and aromas which bring to life the breathtaking beauty, history and traditions of the Great Northwest.
If you're checking in, you've got reception desks to your right. Vacation club. Plenty of seating. There's plenty of seating and the seats are absolutely comfort.
Oh, they are very comfortable.
In fact, I want to sit in one now.
It's very comfortable, very comfortable. All the furniture here is such top quality. You can tell it's just really luxurious.
They've got big high back chairs down there that you just sit in them, and I'm going to get Jess sat in one for scale very shortly.
I believe most of the furniture in here is made from oak as well.
Yeah.
So it's like really good quality, really heavy.
Yeah,
so beautiful and comfortable. What strikes you straight away when you walk in this lobby are these 4 huge wooden posts, and they are holding up the heavens, basically. In keeping with Native American legend, these 4 posts are holding up the heavens above us, a north, east, south and west post, and they have these animal carvings at the top. And another really cool thing is that the animals, so as they get higher is where they would naturally be on the ground. So for example, on this one, there's a beaver, which would normally be low down in the dam, chewing.
Yeah.
And then slightly higher, there's a rabbit who would be a little bit higher up, hopping around.
And then my personal favourite, next up, the mountain goat.
So next up is the mountain goat, who obviously can travel to higher ground with their agility. And then right at the very, very top there's a bird. There's a bird of some kind. And there's all different animals on each post, basically. They've been hand carved.
Down there you have your turkey.
Yep.
A wolf, and at the very top of this post down here, one of the eagles. American eagle?
I think, yeah, a bald eagle.
Oh, is it a bald eagle?
Yeah, there's so much to point out. There's also these 2 totem poles. They're absolutely huge.
J for scale.
J for scale.
I'm tiny.
They're really big, and they tell a story from the bottom to the top. This one is called the Raven pole. And then over there, that's the eagle pole. And that's another huge one with all different animals carved in. That's, yeah, so amazing. There's also this huge, ginormous, 82-foot high fireplace.
Wow.
And it's made of different types of stone. Well, it's made to look like it's made of different types of stone. It represents the Grand Canyon and all the different layers of sediment that represent 1.2 billion years of stone, basically, layer upon layer upon layer upon layer, and there's different fossils all the way up. Just one last thing in here before we go. There's so much to look at, but another cool thing that we've learned is that all of this is made from different types of wood. This is the centerpiece here, in keeping with Native American beliefs. So you can see the zigzags on the floor that go to each post, and that represents nature being like a life force. And then it comes to this one central being. These 4 squares represent the 4 seasons. This pattern represents mankind, and then this represents nature and how we're all in balance and we all support each other, and it's all kind of one harmonious square in the middle.
Perfect.
So cool. Over in the lobby, to the left as you walk in, is Whispering Canyon Cafe. This is the signature restaurant here. So this is a very popular restaurant here. They do skillets, they do all different kinds of food. They do brunch.
Yeah, breakfast. It's kind of like your typical barbecue fare.
Yeah,
if you like
true.
ribs, brisket. They do vegan options. Yeah, it's really good. We'll insert some footage of our meal when we went yesterday.
Definitely.
Whispering Canyon, must do. Just be careful if you ask for tomatoes ketchup. You may get a surprise.
Also note these teepee-shaped lanterns up here. We will talk about them more as we go up, but they're absolutely beautiful and they're massive. They're 10 metre in diameter, so they're absolutely huge. And if you look in Wilderness Lodge, they have like some miniature versions of them. So they're just kind of like mini teepees, and then they've been like blown up to a huge scale for these over here.
Okay, you've also got inside, far back of the lobby, representing a geyser of from Yellowstone. Looks pretty good. You got your bridge here. Now that geyser bubbles up, runs under the bridge, goes out over a waterfall, which actually goes down to the pool, which goes out into the lake. Now, I've lost Jess. Don't know where she's gone. I know she's in here, but you know, it's such a big lobby. I'm gonna have to check some places. She did say she was just gonna have a little look around, so. Oh, Jessica. Oh. Jessica. Can I see her? Can I see her? Hello. She's in the world's biggest red chair. I thought I'd find you.
Yeah, I'm just
having fun.
Just reading up on my facts.
She's reading up on her facts. Well, we need to start ascending this beautiful lobby, don't we?
Yes,
that
we
was
do.
only the ground floor tour. Little Easter egg for you Disney professionals. If you look closely, top left corner where it says Walt Disney World Transportation is Mickey Mouse driving a bus. I believe that's one of the official hidden Mickeys of the lobby.
That's so cool. I didn't notice that before. But yeah, that actual top section of the sign is a bus.
Yeah, everybody loves merch. Jessica loves merch.
I do.
Right in the corner, Wilderness Lodge Mercantile outside. It is totems amazing, isn't it?
is. I love it. I absolutely love that. It's so good.
Totem's amazing.
And you love it as well because you wanted to buy this.
I wanted this little ornament here, but the weight.
It's so heavy.
When your bag's so overpacked,
yeah,
it's not going to work. But that did catch my eye.
It is really nice, isn't
As
it?
did the salt and pepper shakers.
So yeah,
As did the sippy cup. Cork's gone. The t-shirt caught your eye, didn't it, Jessica?
Yes.
So yeah, this is your merch shop. An ode to the shirtless bear. Smokey. That is his name, I think. Smokey the Bear. Is he the mascot of California?
He's the mascot for National Park.
National Park, got it. Give a hoot, don't pollute. Yeah, and you've got your actual Wilderness Lodge Mercantile right here. I mean, the best thing on this rack for me is the robe.
It's a very nice robe, isn't it? Very luxurious.
Look at that badge.
Look at that.
And it's soft on the outside.
So soft.
And look on the inside. The badge. I feel like I'd want to just never be out of that. And I'm not a robe guy. If you want it, it's going to run you $100. Loungefly. That is also going to run you $90. Got your ears, cap. Oh, this looks familiar. You like the look of that, Jess?
I do really like the look of that. It actually looks really familiar.
Almost like I could picture you wearing that outside.
Yeah, I could really picture me wearing that.
Very good quality of merch as well. Nice fleece. Yeah, that's your shop. Your basics. Does all your basics over here. You've got your plushes. What I do love about the shops and just random places here, there's always a fireplace and it's on. So even in the shop, you got a roaring fire. Also, Dave won awards. Top Shop 2014, Top Shop 2012.
Also, throughout the lobby and the shop as well, they have got replicas of Native American items, like headdresses and item of clothing there.
One of which you can see right there.
Yeah, so that's really cool.
I think it's a gas. Oh, I think it is a gas fire. Yeah. That was all.
Yeah, should we start heading up then?
Where to next? Still on the ground floor. The ground floor. Oh yeah, you've got out here. You've got your flowers arrangement. I'm just going to do a fake check. I'm going to do a fake check. No, that's real. That is real as I'm stood here.
Oh yeah, they smell.
And you can smell them as well.
Smell
See if you can smell them.
good.
See if you can smell that. Oh, that smells good, doesn't it?
They just smell good.
Just makes it better, doesn't it? Just aesthetically and also attention to detail
Yeah.
is outrageous. Yeah, attention to detail. That's where it's at.
Yeah, it's
Right,
good.
the lifts, I believe, are here.
Oh.
I know what you're saying. You're saying shining. You're
Yeah,
shouting
they
shining
are,
at your
aren't
TV.
they?
Yeah, I did think that, but I thought it's almost. I feel it's overused in it to say shining, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. So, oh, there's a 7th floor. All the way to 7th and work his way down.
designs. Just the carpet outside the lift. Wow, resorts be resorting. Outside you've got the pool. We'll take a look at that shortly. Ladies supping Sprite.
So this is a deluxe resort, and that's reflected in the resort activities that you can do here. There's loads to choose from. They even do yoga, which I would love to do.
Wow.
One of the ones we did earlier was this, the Wonders of the Lodge Art and Architecture Tour. It's daily at 9 a.m. I 100% recommend it. You meet in the resort lobby near the fireplace, and a cast member takes you around and points out all of the art and amazing, interesting things about the architecture and the story of the resort. But as well as that, there's resort poolside activities, there's films every day, there's arts and crafts. So there's so much to do.
There's enough to keep you going.
Yeah, I imagine it's really great for families to have so many things to do on resort, so you don't have to go to the parks if you want a bit more of a relaxed day.
Oh,
Wow.
Old Faithful Club.
Okay.
Can we get... Oh, can you use your magic band to enter? Let's have a little peek.
Do you think we can go in? How come we didn't know about this? Oh, and it's called Old Faithful.
Well, I think we can, but we've got to be residents, haven't we, at a hotel?
Oh.
Should we try his magic band? If it works, I guess that's our answer.
It might be club. I bet it's club members only, which is like it's like DVC club above that kind of
Old
thing.
Faithful Club, please use magic band or card to enter. I don't know, but we're denied. Wow.
Oh
What
my
I
God.
will say.
My legs went a bit jelly then.
My legs are going jelly up. My legs are going pretty jelly.
Oh
God, my legs have gone weak.
I know.
What the heck?
We're so high up. I think it's because we were just down there.
I don't like it when the railing is below your waist and it's kind of just on my waistline. I feel like, you could trip. Yeah, that's a bit too high.
Should we go
for
down
comfort.
a level? Let's go down a level.
So this is a view from the top.
Oh yeah, and there's that extra staircase there that we could see from downstairs.
Over there's an extra staircase just through there.
Wow, we're actually at the top of the totem
Wonder where
pole.
it goes. Look, you got your seating here, so you can just sit. We're at the top of the totem. Top of the totem.
Wow. Oh God, I actually feel really nervous up here.
Yeah, I do. My legs feel weak. My legs feel weak.
Oh, let's go down the stairs, shall we?
Jess wants to go downstairs. But you can see Whispering Canyon down there. And if you look carefully as well, that's what we were saying about the light shades, the teepees. And I think you can see that perfectly here. Mm-hmm. Wow. God, let's go down a floor.
Oh my God, yeah, that's making me feel really funny.
I think it's just because we're so high.
And it's so
God,
open.
even going downstairs, I'm like...
There's a Mickey.
Hidden Mickey. Right there.
So another thing that is true to the Old Faithful at Yellowstone is that some of the beams, they actually kept the branches of the trees to use as supports. So they've kind of reflected this with these.
That is a top
branches.
fact.
Cool.
Like I've said before about Jess, with her you're going to get facts and you're going to get science.
It's just so cool because I wouldn't have noticed that if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. And now I'm just like...
And it was saying all the wood was dead wood.
Yes.
So it was, I think that's like trees that have died.
Yeah.
So technically...
it wasn't cutting down trees unnecessarily. There were trees that were dead anyway. But the support beams are actually made to look like wood, aren't they?
Yeah, those support beams that you're looking at right there.
So the big ones in between each little cluster, there's one big main one.
Is that metal?
That's metal, yeah.
The main ones are made out of metal, but buffed and covered and set to look like wood.
Yeah, so artists will have added all the detail to make it look like real wood, and it looks like real wood. It's actually uncanny how
it does.
Yeah. So just towards the back of the lobby on your left-hand side, this is the way to a couple of other dining options. The first one you come to is the Territory Lounge. This is the bar. They also have some light bites and snacks. This is open from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m.
What they also have on this map is a hidden Mickey. Anyone see it? Jessica's going to demo exactly where it is. Find it before Jess does, come on.
You've got to look for the pot.
Look for the pot.
And there's one just there, and you have to tap it for good luck.
And if you tap it, you get good luck.
And then just next to this is Artist Point. That is a character dining option. You can meet Snow White and a couple of the 7 dwarfs there. Not all 7, just a couple of choice dwarves and the Evil Queen. We'll insert a little bit of footage of what dinner looks like there because we're going later at 4 p.m. I'm very excited. And then if you continue down the corridor, just follow the corridor around and you'll get to the Roaring Fork. This is the quick service dining option here at Wilderness Lodge. They serve burgers and sandwiches. They also do some breakfast options. Oh yeah.
World's biggest pastry.
It's also where you can refill your resort mugs if you have one, which we're going to do right now.
God, I'm in a right Coke mood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Want to refill you?
Yeah, maybe do me a Sprite actually.
Oh.
You've gone Fanta, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a Sprite. So you've got this is just your restaurant, well, your quick service area.
Yeah, I don't know, your lunch just gone.
I weren't lying, were I? Bear claw, it's huge. I would try it. Unfortunately not vegan though, so got your drinks, etc. There's a quick service area over there. You've got your regular trinkets. Yeah, very good. Selection of cakes and buns, etc. in there. Oh, they look good.
They do look good.
Oh, in fact, what am I kidding? They all look good.
They do all look good.
Here we are outside. It's not really the day for it, but you have the pool.
This is the Copper Creek pool. This is the main pool here. It's got a water slide. So this waterfall stems from the geyser that's in the lobby that Jay showed you earlier.
Yeah.
So it trickles down, comes to this waterfall, flows over here, and then goes under this bridge and into the swimming pool. Or so it appears. This is actually a fake bridge, and so the water from the waterfall actually stops underneath. It looks like it's flowing through, and then this pool water here starts here, and then it's chlorinated pool water, safe for swimming.
Yeah.
So it's two separate sections. In fact, I think he said it's three separate sections.
Yeah, there's 3 motors or something.
Yeah, but
it
makes it all look like it's one flowing river and like brook, which is beautiful, isn't it?
Science! Science lesson is not over yet. We're going to continue on. What we have here, I can't believe there's an hairdresser's. There's a salon by the springs. So if you want to get your hair did, you can get it done. Salon by the springs. Resorts be resorting. Sippy cups. I could have a swig right now, so I could.
So if you just follow the path round next to the Copper Creek pool, that little mound of rock over there, that's actually the geyser that shoots water out throughout the day, every so often throughout the day. When we first arrived, it was going off, which was hilarious. And it's basically representing the geyser at Yellowstone
And
Park.
our tour guide actually said that this geyser here is designed to go up to 120 feet into the air, the same as the one at Yellowstone. But he said, obviously, if it went that high, it would affect our guests in the pool, and it would affect our guests here. So it's just designed to change weight. If it's windy, it's lower. If it's not, it's higher. But wow, it can go the same as the real thing.
Yeah, and they just have to turn it down to suit the guests and not be wetting everybody as they're having fun.
So over here, we have Geyser Point Bar and Grill, where we came and had some lunch earlier. This is where it takes a turn. Wasn't amazing, but I'm sure people have lovely meals here.
Yeah, so they do like burgers and sandwiches. They do cocktails, full cocktail menu. To know the drinks are served in a plastic cup, that might have an effect on how it tastes to you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like for example, a glass of wine is in a plastic cup, which, you know.
And I had the chicken burger and it wasn't the best, you know. What are you gonna do, eh? Out here, now, the seats outside Geyser Point, if you take a pew here, and if you're out here around 9:30 at night, you're gonna see the electric light parade. And I'm not kidding, it stops right there in front of these 2 seats. So if you're here at 9:30, you're gonna catch it. It's about a 15-minute show, and it's essentially
so good.
The electric light parade.
We've waited for 6 years to see it. Every time we've come, we've wanted to see it, and I'm so glad we saw it here. It was such a good view.
And you've got front row seats here. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a lake. It's probably not a lake, is it?
Well, yeah, it's the Seven Seas Lagoon.
Lagoon. Okay, so over yonder in the distance is the pier for catching the boat, which will it will transport you to Magic Kingdom. We also arrived this way, and we'll also insert footage. So when you're arriving from Magic Kingdom, you could opt to take the boat, which is what we did. And it was a really nice journey, wasn't it, Jess?
Yeah, it was such an amazing way to come across the resort. The trees, they're so thick and mysterious. It's like a full forest. you can just slowly start to see the resort through the trees.
You could see cabins as well, which made you just go, wow. And then all of a sudden it made you feel like you weren't in Disney anymore. Dorothy.
So if you just continue past Geyser Point Bar and Grill, you'll get to the Boulder Ridge area. This does have its own pool, which we're hopefully going to get into. The weather isn't on our side today, but we're like desperate to get in the jacuzzi, so we still might try. The Boulder Ridge area is a DVC area only, but lucky for us, we're in DVC these 2 days. Oh yeah, this is just a little map here of where we've covered basically. So this is the lobby where you enter. So we've done all that area. These are all the restaurants, Roaring Fork. There's some guest laundry over here. And then this is like the little river look. So it starts inside and it trickles down, goes under the bridge, over the waterfall, under the other bridge, and then into the pool. And then there's this Boulder Ridge area. And then these are some cabins. So these run all the way along the ridge there.
Yeah, we'll just give you a little shot of them. They're called Cascade Cabins.
So just down there, there's a nice long walk. It's a little bit scary at night time, that me and Jay found.
Yeah, it drops pitch black once you get so far.
But it's really beautiful. The cabins are absolutely stunning. Little water butt there. And down here, this is where they do the movie Under the Stars. So they just set up a big screen right there and you can sit on that little area of grass and watch a movie. They do that every night with different films. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. It's so immersive. It really feels like you're not in Disney at all.
Exclusive, my madam.
Okay, so this is like the Boulder Ridge pool. And there's nobody here.
Well, there's always someone in jacuzzi.
Yeah, we've literally got to come, haven't we? Should we go get his swimming cozies on?
I'm gonna get my trunks on.
Oh, yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah.
It has got a jacuzzi. There's guest towels, so you can just help yourself to towels.
Sold.
Thank you. You can also, so just down that way is the jogging trail, and it goes all the way round. It's 0.5 miles long, according to the sign. And you can actually hire bikes and cycle it. We were absolutely going to do that today. If we've got time, we might try and squeeze it in. I don't think we've got time though, as we've got a lot of things we're packing into our last day here.
And the weather is definitely against us, isn't it?
But yeah, that's just another cool thing you can do here, like tootle around on a little bike. That sounds amazing. The whole resort is so immersive. It literally does not feel like you're at Disney at all, but in a good way. Like it has the amazing Disney touches, but you're just in the middle of the wilderness. It's so beautiful. So this area, the Boulder Ridge area, is built to resemble a railway hotel from the late 1800s. And you can kind of tell by like the slats and the slate at the bottom and the imperfect brickwork that they've done here.
Yeah.
So this is just the way into Boulder Ridge.
Welcome home, members.
Yeah, Disney Vacation Club.
Ooh.
So this is the DVC area.
The resort fragrance.
Yeah, the smell is amazing.
Another fireplace.
Another beautiful fireplace.
Oh, that's going to dry my
There's a
socks.
train on there. Gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that. Magnificent.
It's got 8 sides. Represents a railway roundhouse where they would turn the train.
Yeah.
Another amazing fireplace.
Another iconic fireplace. Yeah.
And it has these Native American touches of the animals on there. And then again, it has some really cool carved woodwork of all these different animals all the way around.
And the guy that carved the animal effigies in the main lobby, they brought him out of retirement to come and carve these.
Yeah, because this was open in 2000 and the main area was open in 94, I think.
And they are outrageously good.
They are so good. Look at that.
The deer looks...
It looks real. Look at his face.
And it's just peaceful. quiet. You've got paintings and you can just fill up your senses, can't you?
Yeah. The furniture is mismatched, and it's kind of to represent when railways were first becoming popular and people would travel out west and bring that old furniture with them and kind of sell it or leave it here. Does it work?
Hello? Free upgrade.
Yeah, we literally cannot get over how beautiful it is here. Another cool fact for you is the same architect that designed Wilderness Lodge also designed Sequoia Lodge, which is at Disneyland Paris.
That is massive.
So that is absolutely on our bucket list now.
Yeah.
We have been to Disneyland Paris before, but we've never stayed there. So I think that's now
ring
almost
bells, won't it, when we go? Yeah, definitely.
There's actually a gym here as well. I love that it's called Sturdy Branches. That's such a fun name. And look at the signage. It's literally made out of branches, which is so cool.
Yeah.
And I love the little symbol. You can see him better here actually. A little tree guy lifting weights, doing his thing.
If you want to work out, you've got that.
So there's this picture of Walt Disney on his train in his backyard.
And those fascinating fact about those last two carriages that his kids are sat on. These are the actual ones, donated by Disney themselves.
Yeah, so these are the actual real carriages. They're made out of metal, but they're made to look like wood. Yeah, and they were built by the first Disney Imagineer, Roger Broggie. And they brought great joy to Walt and anyone who visited his 5-acre property on Carrollwood Drive.
And yeah, if you look down on this, it says hello backwards.
So if you were sat on the train and looked down, you would read that it says hello.
That's pretty good.
From upside down. So even then, Disney was putting in these little details to bring joy to the guests.
Fascinating.
And that's the year it was made. So March the 17th, 1950.
Yeah.
So this is 75 years old.
Wow.
That's crazy.
This week.
Happy birthday, train. And yeah, there's just loads of little details, like train station details, aren't there? So we're actually staying on the 4th floor in this section. So we can just take these lifts. You know, the lifts are cool. We've got this really cool train design on there. Oh, there's a Mickey there. So cute. So I did a room tour when we first arrived, so I will insert the footage for that now. Okay, room tour time. We will start, as always, at the door. Immediately, full-length mirror. Hello. This is so exciting. That is a beautiful mirror as well. Like, even the detail on the mirror is very nice. Look how beautiful this artwork is. It's like a watercolour of a deer in a river. It's got this beautiful rock formation behind. And look, our favourite guys, Mickey and Minnie, sightseeing there. This is amazing. Look how, wow, like from this angle, this room is so big. It's like so much bigger than the room we've come from. So we're straight into a kitchenette. Was not expecting an actual kitchenette in this. So we've got an actual fridge. This is a real fridge and not a beverage cooler. Which is what you get in the value resorts. That's an actual fridge that you could put foodstuffs in there, perishable goods, microwave. Oh wow, we've got a toaster.
Oh yes, Pop-Tarts.
We can toast our Pop-Tarts. That is so exciting. We can have a toasted Pop-Tart in the comfort of our own room. Loads of kitchen roll, ice bucket there. That's even like a really nice ice bucket. And then a little sink, and look, there's hand dish soap and a little cloth there. So it's definitely like kitted out so that you could cook some meals here if you wanted to. Whoa, like fresh cutlery. Oh, it's plastic knives and forks there, but plenty of them.
Good enough for me.
Can opener, drinks, and yeah. So we've got a Keurig. I don't know if I've ever used a Keurig. I think I must have done it in a hotel at some point. So we can compare this Joffrey's Keurig to what they have, what we've been having, and what's this one? Oh, that's a decaf one. So it's a different machine that they have in the value resort. So we can see if that's nicer. Very cool, extra bits and bobs in there. Very nice. And then we've got a bin there, and then one of these guys, which is like to rest your case on if you wanted to. Very helpful. And then we're into the main bedroom area. Oh, look at him. Wow, that is a nice bed. I am noticing there's no bedside table there. That would be nice to have 2 bedside tables, wouldn't it? Because my phone's...
Yeah, actually.
You kind of need to. And there's only a plug socket on that side. Whereas All-Star Movers, we definitely had a plug socket each side. I can't see one. Okay. Just, just for nitpicking.
Yeah.
Look at this. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Mickey. But yeah, the bed, lovely. It's just like, I think it's the same size we've had in the All-Star Movers. It's slightly bigger than a double, maybe. Beautiful lighting. Look at that headboard, the fabric, the colours. Reading light, amazing.
Yeah.
Interrogation light. Amazing. Have you got anything interesting over here on your bed? Oh, that's so cool. That's really handy, actually. We've got the Hey Mickey, Hey Disney, a phone. Loads of USBs. Yeah, that's a shame. That really, there should be 2 of them.
So
ideally.
2 USBs there. I can't see any of the USBs.
Oh, and look what it is.
The King James version.
Beautiful artwork. Absolutely stunning artwork on the wall there. So we've got Feline Falls, which I'm guessing is here on property, and Geyser Point. Erupts at 12 o'clock.
That's when
we saw it. We saw it erupting.
We got here at 12.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, so that was so special to see that. Oh my gosh. A wardrobe here, an actual wardrobe, which we didn't have before. So I'm kind of comparing everything to our value resort that we've just came from, basically. So this is an actual wardrobe. We've got towels, plenty of towels down there, a safe, hangers, an ironing board, an iron, a hairdryer. That looks like a nice hairdryer, and some extra tissues and toilet roll there. Extra pillow and blanket up there. A fair amount of storage, I'd say. There's also hangers there as well. I mean, not a ton of space, especially as this room could sleep 5 people. So that's not a lot of hanging space, but still, they're the hangers. Over here, we've got some drawers. Just a couple of storage drawers there, but it's very nice furniture. So over here, we've got the big telly. Welcome Woodhouse and Mirage party at our other hotel. It just said the Woodhouse party. I don't know why. Did it even say party? It might have said family. The Woodhouse family.
We're all family.
We're all family. So, they've added Jason on there, which is very nice. This lovely artwork here, some trees. So that's an actual bed.
Yeah, candles.
Should we get it out? Whoa, there's artwork in there. Chippendale.
Chippendale.
Oh, Chippendale there. That was so cute.
Yeah, that works.
So, do you wanna get on it? I mean, if you really want to. I'm guessing this is for a child, would you say?
This is our sleep normal.
Yeah, this is the Nosferatu sleeping.
Have you seen Christina Lee Dracula?
How does it feel? Do you think you could sleep on that?
It's alright. I mean, you could. Oh yeah, maybe you can roll out of it. It's a bit.
Yeah, it looks like it's on a slant a bit.
Yeah, like phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, don't. Yeah.
It's alright though.
Yeah.
Back your head if you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yep. How's the comfort of that bed?
Same as All Stars.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Moving over to this side, we've got an actual sofa to sit on, a whole sofa, and a little coffee table here, beautiful rug. And again, we have another bed behind there. There's another bed, that's a pull down bed, what do they call them?
There's something there.
Yeah.
Is it like a Johnson bed?
It's something like that. Donald and his nephews, Huey, Dewey and Louie, And then we've got Chip and Dale. So yeah, basically if you pull these handles, this would become a bed. So then you would have another double bed there, a double bed here, and then a single here. So this could sleep 5 people. So that's why I'm just thinking the storage situation isn't huge for 5 people.
The wardrobe is like a 1 person.
Yeah.
Thing, so this stuff's strewn.
Yeah. But, you know, but for 2 people, this is absolutely ideal, I would say. This is an adjoining door, so if you were a family, you could have 2 rooms together with an adjoining door, which would be quite helpful, I imagine. Oh, Jay's just discovered. Oh, it's probably the pillow for the extra bed, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
A table.
And then I suppose more storage down there.
Yeah.
Hey, amazing. Wow. So here is the bathroom. Hello. Okay, over this side we have loads of space. Loads of space. The toilet is there. Some more gorgeous artwork. Beautiful watercolor with forest imagery and a nice little stag there. All like the fittings are nice. You know what I mean? Like all this hardware. Very nice. So the shower, beautiful shower curtain with a nice design. And look at the shower pattern in here as well. Very nice. Again, really nice hardware and handles and taps and things like that. Nice big shower head. And then also one of those little ones there. And we've got all the shampoo, conditioner and body wash we could need, along with some soap up there and a little towel. And yeah, this is a sea. I am wondering if this is an accessible room because of these additions. I'm not sure. And it is really wide. Like this entrance here feels really wide. I'm not sure, I could be wrong. But we are on the 4th floor. Nice little light fittings up there. Big mirror, nice sink. Yeah, it's a nice roomy bathroom. Which is great. So yes, I'm very impressed. I think it's lovely. It's going to make it hard to go back to the value resorts, I think, staying here. But I love it. So the curtains to our balcony. Yes, we have a balcony. Little critters on there. Pluto, squirrels, Mickey. Oh, it's so cute.
That looked good on a cup, wouldn't it?
That would look good on a cup. So shall we go outside?
Oh, yes, please.
Whoa! I can literally just hear the birds tweeting outside.
Yeah, I may have flip-flops on.
Oh my gosh. Wow. So we've got this little balcony with 2 seats and a little table. And this is our view. Look at this, look at that greenery, lush greenery. Can you believe we're like hop, skip and a jump away from Disney World?
It doesn't feel like we're in Disney.
No, I've been like transported somewhere else.
Like, yeah.
It's almost like...
It's like staying in a forest log cabin.
Yeah, like in Switzerland or something.
Place, yeah, or Whitmead Forest.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, and you can hear wildlife.
Wow.
Wow.
So this is a deluxe studio room and it's a resort view. I don't know what other views they offer, to be honest. Yeah, but this was classed as a resort view room and this is the resort. Like, it's actually in the wilderness. It's actually so peaceful. There's so many beautiful trees. We're on the 4th floor, so it feels amazing. Wow. Can you believe we've got a balcony?
No. I'm not leaving!
Did you enjoy the room tour? It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Over that quick. Just amazing. Hidden Mickeys.
Yeah, so this is the carpet here, this beautiful carpet. And these centerpieces actually have a little Mickey on there. Yep. So Jay will demonstrate with his foot. There it is.
And the carpet, you just sink into it. It's just, I could sleep on this carpet. Absolutely amazing. Loved every minute of this stay. And it ain't over yet.
Yeah, we've still got a bit of time left.
We have. We're going to make the most of it.
We're really making the most of each part of being here.
Yeah.
Another cool thing about staying at a deluxe resort is that you get access to, God, I'm out of breath.
I am.
You get access to the extra hours at night. So on a Monday and a Wednesday, you get 2 extra hours when the park closes.
Yeah.
Only for deluxe resort guests only. And tonight is a Monday, and that's Epcot night. So that's just another really cool perk that's included in your stay. So if you are thinking of booking one, try and do it on a Monday or a Wednesday. So like your trip overlaps one of those days to get that perk.
Yeah, because if you're getting in the parks when it's closed, that means you're going to be able to do all rides.
Yeah.
So it's a big perk, that, isn't it?
It is, and like because they do like an after hours event, and tickets for that are like $100+ per person.
So the same as a regular ticket.
And so when you consider that we're getting that for free, as part of like staying here, so it kind of makes it a good value thing to do.
Yeah.
I think that's everything.
I think we've covered.
If
there's anything we missed.
Is there anything we missed in this resort?
We might have to come and stay again to complete it.
I'm sure there's something, isn't there? Yeah, I would 100% come back here if we could.
It's my favourite resort.
It's been an absolute dream. I mean, it's a once-in-a-lifetime trip for us to come here.
Yeah.
Have you stayed here? What are your thoughts? Would you like to stay here? Let us know in the comments.
And what's your favourite resort? I am interested. I want to see a sweep of people's favourite resorts.
Yeah.
Because I feel it'll be quite varied. But I think the arguments will be strong.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I would love to know where's better than here, because it's just like.
Well, at the moment, I'm taking the podium and saying Wilderness Lodge wins.
Yeah.
But I'm open.
Yeah, we'd love to hear it, and we would love to visit those. So please let us know.
If you like this video, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and we've got more Disney-based vlogs on the way.
Yeah, we definitely have. If you like resort tours, we also did an all-star movies tour, which is where we came from this trip. So it's really interesting to see the differences between them. Because that's a value resort, so that's like kind of like bottom of the rung, and this is a deluxe resort, so this is. Yeah, it's really stark to see like the differences, isn't it?
And we've also done an all-star music resort tour, so that might be dependent on which one you're staying at.
Yeah, definitely.
So we've done that as well, so we'll drop a link for that in as well.
And we also love them as well, just
love
FYI.
Them. Yeah.
Absolutely love them. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for coming with us.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
See ya.